Welcome to the Academy. Please take your seats. Looks like we got a new friend!
Oh, hi everyone! For some reason the video didn't play, so here we are live. Welcome! How are we all doing? Thank you very much, Kelly. I tried playing the video and it just went across. I'm now really tempted to try and playing it again, but... Okay, no, we will go with that moment of us all looking slightly confused. How strange. Hi everyone. Yes, good, I can hear you. I heard Alice laugh. Great. Welcome to the Curse of Strahd. Before we go around and say hello to all these wonderful faces, we'll go through our usual things that we go through at the beginning of the game, including our... I know why. I moved all the video locations earlier. That's why. Alright, got it. Social links, Discord, Twitter, and YouTube. Discord, a safe, inclusive space where you can talk about TTRPGs and all the other wonderful things going on in the community. Twitter, send me a DM and I'll get you into a game. We still have a few spaces before the end of March, so if you want a game, especially on Wednesdays or Fridays at the moment, send me a DM and I will get you a game. Sound off from video? Oh. I mean, I'm moving with it. Hopefully that's just something that will catch up over time. Also, YouTube, you can catch up with this show... last season, this season, and all those wonderful things over on the YouTube. Patreon, we have a Patreon where you guys can support us for as little as $1 a month, and every dollar is very much appreciated. We are fluctuating a little below our target number right now, but that's okay, because we're happy to be fluctuating around it. So thank you all so much for the support. You literally make this possible. Thank you. We have an article coming very soon as well. Renee informs me that the next one's going to be a doozy, all about playing your first games online and stuff. So that'll be coming out in the next few days. We also have we have merchandise. If you want to go and get a crest on your chest, head over to the Redbubble, where at the moment, if you are a member, you can get a 20% discount. And if you go and click on my referral link and spend over $40, you can get a 25% discount, and I get $10 out of it. So go and check that out. It's in the Discord, in the live thing. Also, we have sponsors. Check out Bird and the Storm Publishing, who write modules for D&D and other TTRPGs. They're fantastic. They also have some wonderful merch that you can check out through their site. And we also are sponsored by Machan Press, who created the Dark Matter Alpha, an expansion for D&D set in the sci-fi universe. They also have merch and all sorts of other good things. Go and check them out. We also have some panels. Check out rasavad.com, tabletoploot.com, and ruinc.com down below. You can get 10 to 15% discount on each one of them. So if you want dice, accessories, or maps, or cushions, you can use our discount code there. We also have a panel dedicated to our artist who makes this poster and the overlays and everything. She's amazing. And lastly, we have a tweet, and every 10 retweets will grant a Gothic trinket. I haven't updated the tweet command. Wow, today I am off. Okay, we are already hit... First of all, we've already hit 12 retweets, so without me even updating the command, you guys have nailed it, so well done. That is 2, because we also had 2 followers just before the stream, who were Tulbora and Alpha Ginger. So thank you very much. You've also helped us hit our follower goal, which means we start with 2 trinkets. Whilst I sort out all the things that I didn't sort out because pro streamer, why don't we go around? Hi, Alice.
Hi. Yeah. I've been looking forward to this all week. Let's go and fight Strahd again, but for real this time. I don't want to die. I play Bob, the changeling rogue who spends most of his time as a tabaxi. He has a serious love of bats on a string, and thinks he has a drinking problem and doesn't really understand a lot about the world he's in, but he's relaxing a bit more than usual in Barovia, so yeah.
Cool, and next around we have Rachel, a baby 190.
Don't mind me, I was just typing all the things that I love about Bob, so not distracted at all. Hi, my name is Baby190, and I will be playing Sophie tonight, the older sibling of the fantastically talented Suri. And by talented, I mean, like, what are you doing always talking to the enemies? You're very talented at that. Get that cheeky smile out of here. Don't you do it. If you talk to Strahd tonight, I'm feeding you to him. I'm feeding you to him. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what happens tonight. Hopefully, I don't get mind controlled. That would not be ideal. Besides, I leveled up. All right, I've got like 8 more HP to hopefully not die with.
And maybe you can uncannily dodge them charm attacks.
Yeah, that too. Thank you.
I mean, it doesn't mechanically work, but sure, we'll see what happens. Next around, we have A. Kelly Lane. Oh, hi.
Hello, I'm Kelly. I play Talia, who's our half-elf paladin / kinda squad mom, kind of not. I'm not as close as this particular group gets. It's like herding cats. You just gotta feed them and pray. Yeah, and that's it for me today. But I have to do the recap in a minute.
You do. Thank you so much. After we'd literally just spoken about it as well. Like, literally just. Do we blame Sam, or...?
Not this time! This time I was just making sure I had the stream up on Twitch.
Very much appreciated, and now you should be punished for that. Next around, Alex, or Madam Gandalf. Oh, hi!
Oh hi, oh hi! It's good to be back. It's good to be playing D&D because escapism is fantastic. And yeah, I play Suri, the younger sister of Sophie, who prefers to try and talk things out with the bad guys and see if use your words.
Even undead revenants or babbling madmen.
Well, you just never know. You just never know that when they might actually have that shimmer of like good in them that just really wants to shine through. Even if I probably will end up taking all of their money because, girls gotta eat. And that's the main thing is, girls gotta eat. She'll do anything to make sure she does get food. And she'll also do anything to protect her sister, Sophie, who, has voices in her head from our big bad guy. And she will also probably be more than happy to do anything to help Talia and Bob as they have kind of become our surrogate parents of sorts. The ones that are telling them, hey, maybe we should not do this silly thing that you are currently doing and focus on the task at hand. But we still provide them with gifts of bats and of like sneaking into buildings that Talia suddenly gets the urge to sneak into. So yeah, that's Suri. She's cheeky and yeah.
Literally just remembered what happened last week with the absolute bullshit that went on.
I don't know what you mean, but I'm sure that Kelly can remind me. Kelly, what happened last week?
What didn't happen last week? So we started off last week with our dear Sophie in the bowels of a cult. And the rest of us stuck outside figuring out how to get in. Our attempted tactics included persuasion, climbing a building, impersonating a guard, which was only kind of successful. Thanks to some very good rolls, our friendly Bobcat did manage to impersonate a guard and convince another guard that evil twins are a thing that everyone has.
Very quickly, welcome Elder Sif, and thank you very much for the raid. Also, thank you for the raid as well, Alex. I didn't really say that earlier because we weren't live, but thank you for the raid. So, oh hi, carry on. Sorry.
And so Bob managed to get themselves inside, but Talia and Suri were still stuck outside. And we managed to break in through a window, just barely slip inside. finally, we snuck downstairs, and Sophie had the opportunity to kill someone to become part of the cult. Instead, she chose a dramatic dagger throw, and then fighting broke out. We handled everyone fairly well, thanks to the help of the were-ravens, who just showed up, and are also Team Anti-Strahd. However, through all the fighting, Talia basically went through a crisis of everything. Had a little bit of an emotional breakdown, I guess, and definitely wasn't acting her chaotic good self. But eventually, they murdered a whole bunch of people in the basement of this cult. We went upstairs and looted the place and happened to find a magic mirror, a magic foggy mirror. Sophie had heard the cult leader's dying breaths of how to activate said mirror, and we did it. And now we're here, with whatever was lurking on the other side.
Yes, indeed. The misty, the mirror slowly produces a misty figure holding a long blade that stands ahead of you. However, the creature doesn't make to attack or anything.
Do we all see this?
Everyone in the room sees this.
I think Bob, out of instinct, will just slowly start pulling people back away from the mirror.
A leg to hide behind. Sophie will hide behind Bob's leg.
The
Oh, choices.
the misty figure slowly takes form. It's a darkly handsome 30-year-old man. Bloodshot eyes.
Excuse me? And Bob sort of leans forward a tiny bit. Is Sophie hiding behind the wooden leg or the normal leg?
Normal leg.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. Wooden leg.
Is this what happens in normal mirrors in Barovia? And he'll take out his rapier and just tap the glass.
The man just gestures to his mouth.
You can't speak or you're hungry.
Sorry, give him an apple or something. I'll buy you another one. Come on.
He holds up the knife questioningly.
Why don't you put that down? Are you threatening us? How do we know that? You do have a knife in your hand.
They've got a point.
You see him hold out the knife. He drops it, and by the time that his hand comes back to his side, the knife's back in it.
Oh. I see you have a little bit of a problem. Are you stuck in there?
So you've got a weird, boomerang knife, and you can't speak.
Great.
Can you, carve your name on the wall?
He gestures to you, and
Oh, paper instead? Do I have any paper? Talia, you're smart. You're you're like a book rich girl kind of thing. You have paper?
Book rich.
Rich girls carry paper.
In Sophie's mind, yeah, because what if they have to write down how rich they are?
Wasn't Surrey the one you were supposed to be putting through university?
He doesn't know that. I don't even think Suri knows that.
I don't think Talia would have it, but I'm sure they have seen some in this house that they have thoroughly looted.
I would say that's fair. Yeah.
And so she would look at everyone and be like, don't go anywhere unless he starts coming closer. I'll be right back. And she would go find, probably actually, I imagine in this house, like a fairly nice quill and ink and paper, parchment. Bring it back.
The man, whilst you wait for Talia to return, stands unnaturally still. If you don't look directly at him, it's almost easy to miss him. Almost as though he is naturally stealthed or camouflaged. He's not, but he stands so still, your eyes just want to roll straight over him.
And Bob will get that tiny bit closer to the mirror because he can't quite help himself. How long have you been in here? You don't know?
Okay, can we do? Let's do like a hot cold game. So like if or like an up and down. So like we'll guess numbers, and if it's more years, you do thumbs up, and if it's less, do like a down.
Well, Talia taught me how to play a game called charades. We could do like, 3 words. First word.
That's good. That's a good idea. Do you know how to play that game?
Kind of.
Holds up the knife.
I see he's played knifey spoonies before.
Okay.
Knife is
Okay, so maybe that, what does that mean? Like a sharp word? So does it have like a
point? Are you pointing up?
So like high number?
Sharp. Are you telling me you're sharp?
Oh, so he's witty. Are you a smart guy?
There's no time to be witty, friend.
We're trying to figure out your life story. You're not really giving us anything to work with here. Like, I know you can't speak, but you don't have to be rude.
Were you stabbed? Are you dead?
Oh.
See, I told you charades would work.
So you're a
I'm
ghost?
so glad we got this from just a knife being held up. Whew.
But you're
You-
kind of a ghost?
Are you
haunt the
on this
mirror?
plane?
Are you half dead?
Wait. Here's okay.
How is that half? How is half of half dead?
Wait. Here's like a half thing. So
He's
like
only a quarter
people who are
dead.
alive. People who are alive, like they like go to the bathroom. So do you like go to the bathroom?
He looks so upset. Talia, the study isn't far away. You may return with paper as quick as possible.
So
It's
if you
one
just
of
like
life's
turns around and just,
luxuries to be able to go to the bathroom.
yeah, you ever just like really have to pee and then you finally get to pee and it's just it feels so. Hi Talia, how you doing?
Sally is like
I don't-
half dead.
Are you sure he's not like undead?
Well,
He did one of these.
Shuri said he's
Whatever this means.
quarter dead, but I don't really know what that means.
I don't. Oh goodness. I mean, at least he's not trying to kill us. That's a step up from the rest of this place.
I imagine that if, like, the torso or the legs were dead, that only one leg or only one, like, arm
It was like
would be dead.
arm and leg. We're
So
dead.
technically, Bob, you're a quarter dead.
I'm quarter dead?
Yeah?
Oh, I've got
Oh.
so much from this.
He takes the paper and passes it to Sophie.
What am I supposed to do with this?
He holds up the knife and asks for your hand.
I'm sorry. Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that?
I don't know.
Are you gonna? So what do you want with my hand? Are you gonna?
This doesn't seem like a great idea given
A
everything
little
else, but
Someone
think-
get the man a pen. Like, it's sort of...
Are you? Yeah. Are you sure this can't be solved with a quill? Can she
might
insight
have
check
to,
his
like-
little gesture?
Sure.
All right. This guy. This guy. What's my insight? Oh, this guy. My insight's a 0. 7.
Oh boy. Some people are open books. This person's book is closed to you. You have no idea of their intentions.
But do I trust it? Am I so would her 7 make it be like these mysterious people usually know what they're talking about? Like
I will give you only the facts because I don't think your insight will be able to tell you. You were the one who muttered the summoning ritual.
Okay, she's gonna turn and look at everyone and be like, all right guys, listen. If I learned anything about some of the like weird books that I read to her when she was a kid, there's ghost men, and if you summon them, they like work for you. So I summoned this guy, right? So I bet he can't really hurt me, like not really. So I got this, all right? He has to do what I say. Kind of like a genie, except no wishes.
Oh, this seems like a terrible idea.
No, it's great.
A
It's great.
genie
Trust
with
me.
a knife?
Yeah.
I mean, I think if he was gonna try and stab us with the knife, he would have done that already. So, I mean, you know, you do you, Sophie.
Like a Barovian genie.
Barovian night,
I'm glad
like
someone got it.
Barovian day.
So since all of her friends were just kind of like, yeah, whatever, screw it. She's gonna turn around and just.
He takes your hand and runs his knife across all 4 knuckles
Ow!
so that they bleed, and then holds your hand over the paper.
A little bit.
I immediately go, no! Like, I go over there, I just pull,
You
like,
see the blood dripping onto the paper and forming letters.
kind of this.
What
To be
the
fair,
hell?
that's a little badass.
Magic mirror on the wall. Summon forth your shade. Night's dark vengeance, heed my call. And wield your... And it goes to a new line in capital letters. Murderous blade. And he holds up his knife.
So, can she, like, sick you on somebody?
Wait a second. If I tell you to go kill someone, you'll go kill him? Guys!
What
This
are,
is
like, what
perfect.
is your, like, accuracy percentage? Like, are
Oh,
you
yeah.
pretty,
What's
like,
your
are
win
you
rate?
actually gonna be able to do this?
How many people have you actually killed, and how many have you, like, kind of messed up on and didn't really do it? Good answer. Okay. Okay. Like, anyone?
Oh,
Wait,
one.
one person? Did you mess up?
Oh.
Not
There's
anyone.
one thing that you're not allowed to kill. One. Oh, okay.
Who-
Okay.
Over under on
It-
Strahd.
Yeah, I have a big feeling it's the big bad.
Points to Talia.
Oh, you can't kill Talia.
You're not
Wait,
going
you can't
to
kill Talia, that's perfect.
Talia.
Oh, wait. No?
I think he was saying that I was right.
But
Like, Bob
So we're
squares
all
up to
on
this
it.
mirror, like, you're not going.
Oh, he's standing outside the mirror.
Oh, then I take a step back and go, you're not going anywhere near Talia.
Guys, I think he was saying I was right. That he can't kill Strahd.
okay. No offense, dude, but what use are you then?
Makes more sense.
Can we, like, hold you in reserve?
Well, we
No.
have to tell you to go kill someone right now.
What if we don't tell you anybody?
Can we take the mirror with us?
How are we gonna carry that thing around?
Look, we've
Big ass
got
mirror.
done worse.
You can all help. I mean, not really.
Good. Here's your lesson plan.
Thank you very much, Agent 403, for the subscription. You have a reroll to gift a player. Or me.
You know what? You guys have carried me many times. I will take on the duty of carrying the mirror.
Sorry,
To
that
be
thing's
f-
like twice your size.
To be fair, you floated most of the time.
Well. Bob, now's not the time to play with your toy bats.
I'm sorry, I just can't help it. As he sort of looks down at them.
Sorry, guys.
I just really like
Alright.
bats.
Well, just hang on.
You can't think of anyone, Sophie, that you might want to kill? Maybe not Strahd, but...
Oh boy.
I love the props that you have.
Madame!
Oh,
What?
that's my message, but never mind.
You've
Totally not-
created stream inception. Stream
Oh
inception
my
is
God.
happening right now.
Oh my god.
Fine.
You literally stood up and went to go get a damn mirror.
I'm
Well, I
loving
realized that the bigger one doesn't come off the wall. If I hold it here, it green screens out, so we're good.
It's quite a large mirror. Like, Siri's kind of struggling with this 4 foot by 6 foot mirror.
She seems to be doing pretty well.
I got this.
Okay, put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Just
I don't think anybody wants to risk breaking that mirror. That seems like a bad idea. This all seems like a bad idea.
Okay, but
Why are we in this house?
all right. I'm gonna call you. I'll call you Blade because you walked out of here with it. Yeah, cool. Blade, why don't you wait just a second, and I'm gonna talk to my friends, and I'll get back to you in like a minute or two. Okay? All right.
He crosses his arms. And thank you again, Agent 403, for gifting 5 subs. Sub receivers, you have rerolls to gift.
I should tell my dad. Mr. Majanta's my dad.
So you have a moment, he crosses his arms and gives you space.
I think Sophie will put like what little arm reach, like wingspan she has for like try to like gather everyone in like a little huddle, and just be like, "All right, so if this guy's for real, we got one person in this crap place called Barovia that we can just."
Do you have anyone in mind other than Strahd?
He was kind of like my go-to. My mind's pretty clouded with that right now. So that's why I'm asking you guys, because I don't want to make a decision. I'm trying this whole, like, honesty thing, consulting thing.
It's appreciated.
Trying.
Should we have a little recap of last season? The people that you met? There were a number of Vistani, some of which who attacked you on the road. They could be a potential, one of the Vistani that attacked you on the road. Madam Eva, who foretold your curse. There was, let's see, the bartender was actually quite kind to you. You didn't discover any of his secrets, so he's nice. Who else? You met...
It was the werewolf who bit me.
The werewolf that bit you, yes.
The creepy hag ladies that feed weird people things.
The creepy hag ladies. At Strahd's Castle, there was also Rahadin. Lionhead Gaming, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. There was also Rahadin, Strahd's servant.
That's him. That's my vote. Screw that creepy guy.
There's the mayor in town who demands that happiness is mandatory.
Bob does not like him, but then I think Bob would rather do it himself.
I maybe have been looser with my expectations while we were downstairs. But I don't know if I could sick a thing on someone.
I find it's sneaky and not in a good way.
Thank you very much, Almighty Tales, for the tier 1 sub. You also get a reroll to gift.
Well, what if what if Sophie and I pick someone, and we just don't tell you who we picked, and that way you are not accessories to it.
As long as it's not Blinsky, I quite like him.
Oh no, Blinsky's good.
He's
He's
scary,
good.
but I like.
Duck.
I saw the duck. It's very pretty.
Wait, he's done with it?
No, he's still working on it. He was working on the teeth.
You weren't supposed to see it yet. Wait, his teeth?
See
Did
what?
he not pay attention? The duck.
I don't know. He said he's doing something new for, well, one of you. I think it was a gift for one of you, but it's a very fabulous duck. I've never seen a duck with such.
So you really like it? You like the duck?
Oh, it's a fierce duck.
But so like if you saw it and you were and it was for sale, you'd be like, wow, I want to buy that duck.
Oh yes, I would attach it to my bats.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. She's gonna keep that little tidbit in her brain, like, yes.
It's got a really toothy grin.
Guys, I think there's a murderous spirit with a knife waiting for us.
Yeah, sorry.
Right, sorry, sir.
I like
Don't turn
Teresa.
it on us though. So just close your ears and close your eyes.
Oh.
Turn around the other way, and we'll pick someone.
Bob does.
And Talia just like I'll stand to watch outside. And leaves.
I will stand halfway so I can try keep an eye on all of you. And he just stands in the doorway.
So, we now have very important decision.
Yeah, it's up there. For sure.
Who do we have?
Do you wonder if maybe his reach goes like past Barovia or no?
Does your reach go past Barovia or no? No, he's
Right.
he's a limited hitman.
You should really open up your, your
Yeah, we could really use you on the other side.
yeah, all right. So it's gotta be a shithead from Barovia, which there's a lot.
Does Strahd have a second?
Like what do you mean like a second? Like Strahd the second? Like a brother?
Like
A twin!
maybe a twin.
Even Strahd is not free of identity.
Oh god.
Just or do we have anyone that we think might come after us partway through all of this? Personally, I have my own vendetta with the werewolf dude.
Oh yeah, that guy's kind of a dick. Well, if you want to go after him, we can go after him. I don't want anyone walking around that's making you angry. I've seen you when you're angry. You're terrifying.
That's true.
Should use that more often here, by the way.
Why do you think I always keep food with me?
True.
Well, I wonder if we get rid of the big bad kahuna, will the other hunas get caught? Like, will they get cured?
Maybe. I'm not entirely sure how that whole, like, overarching magic thing works. I can just do, like, weird little things, and she'll just, like, presto, some sparks out of her hands. Just, it's stupid stuff. But there's a possibility, like, maybe, like, Strahd is the reason that all these, like, werewolves and, like, vampires and all that, like, shit is, like, running around. So maybe once he's dead, they'll all go back to normal, or maybe they'll die. Like, either or is pretty great.
Well, I think it's settled. I don't think anyone of us wants to become big bad werewolf. Werewolf, big bad werewolf.
You really want to, you want us to, We don't know his name though. We can't just say like go after the werewolf that bit me. Because what if there's more than one?
Do you need specific names? Somewhat. Okay. Well, we don't want to get the wrong werewolf. We don't have an issue with that werewolf.
Wait, what finger? What?
There's only one, two.
Wait, there's two werewolves.
Oh.
Oh crap! We don't know which one it is. Do you remember which one? Do you remember what it looked like?
Like.
I live for Suri's descriptions of everything.
Okay.
That's just giving me a total flashback to when we did the transformation in the dream, and Siri started imitating the transformation, and it was so good.
Cut to the clip. No. Okay.
All right. So, Blade, dude. Did you say there's two werewolves? What she did, does that like ring any bells? Can you differentiate the two, or do it again? Do it. Maybe he needs to see it again. Yeah. Ringing any bells? Any candles lighting up? Huh?
No, okay.
No.
Well-
Crap. Okay.
Okay, what about that dude that, like, might send people after us then?
What guy? There's like 20 of them.
I'm struggling to remember names and rhymes and reasons.
Well, what's he do? Like, what's his position, or something?
Well, there's the guy that swindled us, too.
He ain't worth it. He's pathetic.
Or maybe just one werewolf would be good enough.
Wait,
Alright,
what about the giant douchebag that runs this town? Smile. What about that guy? He put Bob in the stockade thing, whatever they're called.
Oh, that's true. He did try to arrest Bob. Yeah, maybe that guy. Not that we have a vendetta or anything, but let's do that.
Well,
Okay, I tell you what. I'm gonna
Alright.
put one of my feathers in my hand, and I'm
Okay.
gonna put two hands behind my back. The
Okay.
feather is the mayor guy. Everyone be
Alright.
happy. The no hand is the werewolf.
which
Just
werewolf? Just which?
just
Okay.
any werewolf.
He'll
you know,
just take a guess
that
and hope it's the
werewolf.
right one.
Okay, so
Oh God.
Alright.
Okay.
ready? Like da da
Yeah.
Okay. Pick a hand.
Blade, you pick a hand.
Blade, pick a hand, but don't take.
Pick
Okay.
a
no.
hand, Blade. Yeah,
Not
come
that.
on. Pick a hand. Oh, he's not gonna pick a hand. Okay. Okay. Right.
Before you reveal, let's go outside to Talia. Talia, how are you feeling whilst this is going on?
Oh boy. Talia is. So, last week, Talia kind of had a bit of a crisis of faith, knowing that she was having trouble finding ways to redeem the people she was facing, and therefore kind of gave up trying to protect them. Knowing that it seems like no matter what choices she makes here in Barovia, somebody gets hurt and something bad happens, and it's protecting somebody bad.
Could Bob make a perception check? Because he's not a perceptive person, but to see if Talia is okay.
I'd accept perception or insight.
Just trying not to sneeze. Okay, perception. 16. That's actually quite good for Bob.
60's pretty good, yeah. I'd say that's enough to tell that something's up with Talia. There's definitely been a shift in her outward projections.
He'll sort of wander outside, and Bob doesn't do comfort, like emotions or anything like that. And he stands, he doesn't look at her, but looks forward. You don't seem yourself.
Yeah, I.
Are you hungry?
Actually, kind of, but I don't. That's not it. I don't. And she kind of looks at Bob and then faces forward again, knowing that they don't really do feelings. I don't really know who I am here.
You are Talia. You are the one who believes in the good stuff. You believe in people. You believe in your god, that thing up in the sky that you talk about a lot. And you are my friend.
But what does someone with faith do when the gods aren't listening? And the good people are. There's three of them. There's you guys.
Oh, I don't know much about gods. I've never hidden that, but I think this is one of those points, like in your book, where you must look harder. And then it's more rewarding. And people are assholes anyway. I'm an asshole. I mean, I'm not a nice person to be around half the time. But it doesn't mean we can't do good things. If you, sorry, that was my bat. Like, if you, there are bad people in the world. And someone needs to see some good in them. And if there isn't good in them, then that's when I come in.
That's exactly it. That's what I feel like we have here. I've been trying. And trying. And even the people that want to help us are not the best people. And so that's what's left. Exactly what you said.
Look,
What
Talia.
we're built for.
Talia, when we first met those halflings, Suri and Sophie, they were stealing a cow. And they attacked us. And you saw the good in them, and now look. I mean, don't get me wrong, one of them almost joined the cult, and one of them, you know, was talking to Strahd, and one of them almost became... But look how they've come out. And he's not making eye contact with you, but he's trying to talk at the same time, and it's like he can't concentrate. Is it? You found the good in them. If you remember, I wanted to shoot them when I first saw them. And you were like, no, Bob, let's give them a chance. They're only stealing a cow. Maybe there's another thing behind it. And now we're here. I mean, you've given me a chance. As I said, I'm a bit of an asshole. I'm not good at words. I'm not good at being nice to people, especially when I first meet them. I'm pretty suspicious of everything. But you were okay with that.
You seem to have a lot more faith in me than I have in myself right now.
Well, then you should probably start listening to it, because there's a few things I know. And one is that I am never going to have a drink again. Two is that I know you're good at what you do. You've said to me before, I know, I'm sorry, I'm bad, I don't really listen to gods or whatever it is you speak to, that sometimes their voices are quieter. And you have to listen that little bit harder. I mean, and he sort of like bends his huge ears. He's like, I've got big ears and I can't hear them. You have those tiny little ears and you still hear them. I mean, I could have ears like that, but I still wouldn't hear them. You wanted to do the good stuff. You wanted to save people's lives. You wanted to help people whilst you were here. I just want to leave, and that's quite selfish. But I got my bats. I've never had bats before, and that's selfish. But you didn't ask for bats.
I just, yeah, you're right. It's just hard. I don't know what the right thing is to do half the time. I'm saving people that are talking to evil gods, and I'm dealing with crazy wizards and this
Boy.
town. It's either a cult or a crazy happy man, or chaos, and it's just there's no.
It's Barovia. It's full of weird shit. Okay? We've come from a much nicer place. But maybe you're here because it's not a nice place.
I always knew there was a reason that we came here.
Just got to remember it. Or find it. I'm not too sure why I'm here yet, other than self-revelations.
I think we've been doing a lot of that, at least while we're here.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I can't wait till we leave. I hope I can take my bats with me. And I've got my eye on a really scary looking duck at Blinsky's, which I can't help but eye up. But you haven't asked for anything. I mean, for goodness sake, we dug up graves. Please don't tell anyone I did that when we get back.
I mean, I did get that shiny sword.
Exactly, and you know how to use it. You faced... We're going to face Strahd, and then we're going to go home. I mean, I'll get them a cow if they want. I mean, I don't know. We just get everyone to be a bit happier. I think we'll be happier once we're out of Barovia anyway.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home. But you're right. You're right. We're not just. There's got to be a reason that we're here, and maybe part of the reason is that I have to figure all of this out. I have to figure out what it means when the choices aren't easy anymore.
If there weren't challenges, how are you supposed to grow? I mean, this is a challenge, and he just sort of gestures down at his wooden leg. And it's like, I mean, I know it's not quite growing, but I've had to learn new things. I've had to learn how to move, how to fight, and I know I'm not very stealthy, but I almost climbed in a window. And I got better at it. And I'm talking to people more. I don't talk to people. I never spoke to anyone apart from orders before you. And now there's 2 tiny little people in there I speak to all the time. I like them. And I don't like people. Like, at all. Especially that one back in the village. I just want... And he starts to trail off, sort of getting angry about this one person in the village.
You're right. I like them too. And even if they are a pain in the... We can't just let them decide just, oh, we need to go back in there, don't we?
Yep. I thought you needed some fresh air. And
They're
he
gonna
sort
end
of...
up...
He reaches out hesitantly and, like, pats you on the shoulder. and sort of then withdraws his hand again and saying, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to see how, well, I don't know. When I left, they were talking about a werewolf or something about fuck all werewolves. I don't know, but I'm going to go and find out.
Oh, goodness. This sounds like it's gonna end up... Oh, God. Okay.
It's fine. Talia, you got to calm down. If you were distressed all the time, Barovia would just be utter chaos. You'd not be able to do anything. They're fine. I'm going to go back in there and make sure that weird, creepy knife guy isn't going to kill them.
I'll be right behind you.
See you in a minute. And he just sort of turns and wanders in after, just to go and check the other two are still alive.
So let's pan back to Suri and Sophie, as Sophie had just chosen the right hand.
Please take your seats.
We've got all sorts
Okay.
of trinkets coming our way, all sorts. I think we're up to 5 now.
Holy moly. All right.
And
Well, I didn't mean to drop it, but it was the feather. Looks like that mare guy is going.
okay, you don't look happy about that.
I just don't really know if it's a happy or good thing to get rid of the guy that, he did arrest Bob unnecessarily and treated Bob like shit unnecessarily. At the end of the day, he did make a little happy place in the middle of Barovia. Even if it was very forced.
He put kids up there.
That's true. Yeah, kill the mayor guy.
The blade, as you have named him, looks to Sophie.
She's gonna turn back to her sister again and be like, are you sure? Because if you want someone else, I'll do that for you, okay?
And
Oh, you made it. You got fate decide.
enter Bob.
Right.
Oh, hey,
You both still alive? Good.
yes.
Not like quarter alive. And he tries to laugh like a joke, but he doesn't quite get it.
Yeah, I think like we're a solid how many quarters is the whole? Four quarters alive.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Is Talia okay?
She's fine. I think we should hold off on maybe picking someone to kill right now.
Oh, well, I think we kind of sort of did, but sort of, wait, Blade, did you like officially take her statement or no? Okay, we're good then.
Looks at you again.
Why? Who did you choose?
Well, I think we kind of did like we do this thing a lot when there's like big decisions. We don't really like think about them that much. We kind of just like let fate decide. And so we did the feather behind the bag, and we did the mix up, and it was either a werewolf or it was the mayor guy, and then the mayor was the feather, and then I picked the hand, and then she opened it, and there was a feather. And so I think we're gonna kill the mayor. You know, the big jerk guy.
He is a bit of an asshole. I don't like him. I would much prefer to do what he did to me to him. Make an example of him. We're going to
Oh.
do anything.
Calling card.
And she'll hand over the feather.
And he looks at it and is like,
Welcome to the
I
academy.
don't know
Please
what
take
that
your seats.
means, but okay.
I mean, but if you have some thoughts, Bob, I'm sure Suri and I would be open to your thoughts. What do you think?
I think you should ask Talia. She's pretty smart.
Are you,
And I think Talia was outside kind of taking a moment to pray. Because it's was the best that she could figure out what to do. And after that moment was over, she'd go inside the room.
Enter Talia.
You guys just keep coming in right at the perfect moments. It's really weird. Like someone's controlling this world. I don't get it.
Your timing is impeccable.
It really is. It's kind of spooky. Talia, we wanted to get your opinion on our friend Blade here's services and where they should be used.
We let fate decide, but now we thought, hey, who's better than fate? Talia's better than fate.
Ooh, I thought of another one. Do you remember beneath the church there was the vampire that you gave a dagger?
That damn dagger. He's nothing but he's a small fry. He's a small fry.
Just remembered it.
Sorry, I'm playing Don't Squeak the Dog toy. And I think Talia would walk in and just ask the shade, does something bad happen if we don't choose anyone?
The DM furiously consults his notes.
She'd turn and look to the group and just be like, if it took us an hour to pick someone, that seems to me to not be a very good reason to have them killed. It seems like we don't have the logic and the evidence of it. If it's not going to be an easy choice, then why do it?
There's only one guy that I really think, you know what? Barovia, you don't need him. And that is the werewolf that bit me. For
Well,
no biased reasons at all. Just don't think you need a werewolf here. Especially if there's two.
we don't know.
This town ain't big enough for the two of them.
I think, though, if we can't pick the specific werewolf, it's not really worth the risk of maybe killing someone who's not going around biting people.
He could have a family. Okay, good point.
So we'll just forego the whole murder thing.
I
Just
mean,
not do it.
I think if Strahd had been an option, we
Oh,
could have.
definitely. Guy's a dick.
I think we can agree.
I mean, just because the shade says so, you can always try.
Wait. I'm having a Game of Thrones moment here.
What? What's a Game of Thrones?
Suri's gonna lean into Sophie and be like,
What if we get him to name himself?
I was about to say.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh.
Why?
If he kills other people whenever people ask, then that means somebody could name us.
You're the most clever woman I've ever met in my life.
I'm fucking genius, yo.
How do you do it? God. All right, guys, huddle. Come here.
Are we huddling?
Yes, again. Tell him.
What?
So, if he can have anyone be named, that means that someone could name us, right? So, what if he no longer existed? So we name him, and he has to.
Oh, But isn't he like a quarter alive?
That means he has to get rid of the other 3/4.
Yeah, I mean, he is already dead, and
What about having a
Bob,
vengeful
put the bats away.
spirit? Isaac, I like them.
Yeah, we're in a serious
Fine.
situation.
He starts putting them in his bag. Look, I don't. If he's already dead, then what if you just make him mad?
Well, if he's
Strahd's
already dead,
technically
then it won't
dead.
affect him, and we still killed nobody actually.
No, but you will have told him.
I mean, I think someone who ended up getting trapped in the mirror and spends an eternity killing people. I think in my attempt at newly realigning the idea of good versus evil, I think that classifies as just a bad guy. So,
Or
But is it his fault he's in the mirror?
can we just smash the mirror?
Oh.
oh, but what if it lets the? Okay, this is all terrible.
I tell you what, why don't we just leave, shut the door, and go kill Strahd?
I like that plan.
All right, Blade, you good? Can you just like go back in the mirror? All right.
Do you have anywhere where you'd like us to leave you? Like maybe a nice scenic lake or, I don't know, a coast?
Sorry,
Or
we're not
me-
carrying the mirror around.
Right. Sorry, you're gonna have to stay here.
Like me to put the cover back over you?
Before you make a final decision, if you want to make any insight or intelligence or investigation checks, you may. You don't have to just go off hunches. Your character might.
Okay, I'll go for an insight.
I feel like I'm connecting with this mirror, you know?
Always talking to the bad guys.
Ooh, no, fuck.
Floor rolls don't count, I'm afraid.
Rolls don't count. Okay. It'll be a 14.
On a 14, he seems very subservient. As in submissive, as in this person will do whatever you ask. That is not someone who has free will.
Oh, wouldn't it be better to just let him be free at last? Free from his burdens.
Like the genie in that film. Why don't we set him
Phenomenal
free?
cosmic
That's
power.
a film.
Very reflective living space.
It's like when I make I made this flip book for Talia where I draw and then I just flick it really fast. It tells a story.
Huh.
Great fun. I'll show you one time.
Okay. Okay.
Nice recovery. So he looks again at Sophie and just says, points with his finger and points to the mirror.
Is there a way to, get you not in the mirror?
Would that like hurt you? Or would you like that? I mean,
you go, Sophie.
No, go ahead.
I mean, do you feel trapped? It's just how it's been, so you're just kind of used to it. Like, this is my lot in life.
Do you
Okay.
not? Do you like it? Would you like to be dead and free? Oh my god, come on, dude. You gotta give us more than a shrug. Don't
no
you feel
free
something?
will. No free will, Siri,
Oh.
whatsoever.
Do you know who put you in the mirror?
Points to the wedding dress.
Can you kill her?
Wait, the dress? How did a dress put you in there?
I knew I never liked skirts.
Did your wife put you in the mirror?
That bitch.
points to the dress again.
She
She's
killed
dead.
you.
Points to
She's
Talia.
dead.
Did we
Talia's
just kill her downstairs? No.
dead. So that wasn't the real her. Oh. Do you miss her?
She did trap him in a mirror. There has to be
Does
some
she?
kind of like tension there.
Did not pick up on that for a moment. Really.
So what's the decision? What are we gonna do?
Then Talia's just gonna look at everybody and just be like, let's just put a pin in this one. Let's just leave him. He's not. We'll lock the door. Take the key. Hide the mirror. Hope nobody else finds it. If the person that put him in the mirror, maybe I don't know, but let's not use the scary evil guy to kill a bunch of people. Let's just.
Okay.
We want to kill someone, we do it ourselves.
Like the good old-fashioned way.
All right, Blade. You heard my friends. You just hang out, and we're gonna skedaddle, right?
His whole body begins to look transparent, and then like mist, he evaporates into the mirror.
Nice guy.
Congratulations, everyone. Especially Talia. If the mirror had been used to kill someone, anyone good in the party would have been shifted to neutral evil. There was a real chance of alignment shift there. Congratulations.
Bob covers the mirror back up.
Sleep well, fair mirror on the wall.
Now, I genuinely wasn't lying when I said I was hungry. Can we go get something, please?
It's gotta be getting close to morning. We're supposed to go meet what's-his-face outside of town to go to the catacombs.
And as you'll remember you were meeting at dawn, and as you go outside, you can see the sun is already beginning to rise. It's that sort of pre-dawn light.
Talia would like to lock the door to that room and keep the key.
You may.
Oh, does this mean we don't have time to go get breakfast?
I don't think so.
Might have something in one of our bags.
Do you have
Sorry,
chicken?
you got any?
Oh, let's see.
I would really like some chicken.
I don't have chicken, but I do have chocolate.
I've never had chocolate.
What? Oh my God! Give him the chocolate. Wait, where did you get chocolate? Why didn't you give me any of it?
I don't know. I didn't even remember that I had this at hand.
Hidden supplies not in your bag where Mordenkainen couldn't get to them. Mordenkainen.
Is it what does it taste like?
Well, this is a white chocolate with some, like, fruity bits inside it.
Fruit?
Yeah,
As-
it doesn't.
Siri,
Cluster.
as you open the bar of chocolate, Sophie, you see a small drawing in the packet. You recognize this drawing because it's a drawing that you drew.
Wait, hold on. Let me see that real quick. Give me it.
It's a drawing you drew when you were just a child. A picture of your imaginary friend.
Oh, wait. Well, how old? Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Oh God. Sorry, how long have you had this?
And another trinket comes into play as well. Shuri, that mystical chocolate bar, which you didn't even know you had, but you picked up, is one of our trinkets. As it entirely tastes like blood. That's not fruit, that is blood.
Bob is glad of not having chocolate.
Oh God, it tastes like blood.
Stop
Oh,
eating
God.
it!
Stop Bob!
On second thoughts, I don't think I want to try this chocolate. No offense.
If we go right now, maybe we can swing by the inn on our way out of town and grab something to go.
Can get some chicken?
If they've got anything, we don't have a lot of time.
Oh, let's go! And he immediately starts rushing.
Oh,
Stop eating it, Julie.
You know how like adults will like go up to a little kid and just like hold their hand out for them to spit out whatever's in their mouth. Sophie's just gonna pull their hand to Sturdy's mouth, spit it now.
From
Boy,
Suri's
darling.
mouth, it comes not chocolate, but instead a silver locket which touches your hand and immediately feels cold to the touch.
What are you regurgitating?
I have magical saliva.
What have you been
this?
eating?
Where did this come from?
There's a small picture of a dragon on it.
Is it open?
No.
What? She's gonna like hold it up to her ear like she's listening to it.
Can you hear the ocean?
No, I just hear the waves of your stomach acid.
What have you
know-
been eating, Shirley?
That's what I'm asking.
All I ate was this shitty chocolate.
Oh,
And-
then maybe you shouldn't.
Talia, you know stuff. What is this symbol?
Sorry.
Stop.
Sorry.
Sucks.
Can Talia look at it and see if she can see what it is or if there's anything weird about it?
Sure. Give me a history check.
Okay,
Bob gets his bats out and starts trailing them behind him again.
17.
On a 17, you will remember a ways back, there was a suitor for your mother, whose symbol, his signet was very similar to this, a dragon on a field of plain. On a plain field.
This is like from home. Like this isn't like there's
Wait, like home?
this is some I mean my mom knew a guy for a while. She was seeing somebody, it didn't work out. Who had the same crest or whatever.
Yeah, he was lost in the woods.
Oh.
Okay, so it maybe is this his?
I mean, he just ghosted her, like left and never came back. Maybe he actually maybe that's literal. Maybe he's was disappeared into Barovia. I have no idea. We should open it.
Jerry, you need to stop eating whatever you find in Barovia.
Yeah, how did this come out of your stomach?
You should try doing this more often.
Throwing
But
up
normally
random
I just
things?
well, I normally just want to eat my food.
Yeah, I mean that's what somebody normally does with food. Can I see that?
Yeah, she'll hand the locket over to Talia completely.
And Talia's holding it with a couple of fingers because I'm assuming it has ugh on it. She's gonna open it. Does anything?
It's difficult to open. It will take a DC 12 sleight of hand or athletics test. If you use athletics, you will break it in half.
I'm gonna do that. Nat 20.
Muted, Scrap.
Oh, he left us a message. It just says something about Ezek on the inside. Which is the guy.
That's the name?
That's the guard that I might, the guard that she said that I might, we have the same last name.
So this
Why are
is
you also...
his?
Wait, this came from the guy that dated your mom that has the same last name as you.
Your mom
Oh.
dated that guy?
No, my
Wait,
mom
your
dated
mom
a
did?
guy. No,
Oh.
my mom dated a guy for a while, and this dragon thingy was his house, whatever. But this locket, it says for Ezek on the inside, and Ezek is that guard, that put Bob in the asshole that ended up being creepy on Strahd's lady.
I hate that guy.
That you decided not to kill, that I think we may have left in that basement back there, actually. It says something about him in here. Oh, we probably should. Wow, we left him in that basement, didn't we? I hope he got it. I'm sure the were-ravens took care of it.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Oh boy. Wait, this is a mess. Yeah, so I don't know why it would have his name on the inside. Oh, this is weird. Let's hold on to how is it in your stomach?
This is what concerns me most.
Well, really, it was in my saliva. And I don't know how that happens. Apparently, my saliva glands must be gastronomically large.
There's something wrong with the inside of your body. I hope you realize that. We'll figure it out when we get home, but for right now, you should be worried.
Like, it came out whole as well.
That's weird.
How did this even fit in your mouth?
I can fit remarkably large things in my mouth.
Yeah, she can. I've seen it. That's not perverted either. So, you know.
I can fit my whole fist in my mouth. Want to see?
Do it! It's really cool.
I think Talia's gonna wipe off this locket with like a handkerchief that I'm assuming that she has, because she seems like the kind of lady that would carry several handkerchiefs, and just kind of like tucks it probably into little pieces into her bag, and she's like, guys, the time.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, let's go.
I mean, I want to get food.
As you go, I assume you head towards the gate where you're meeting Mordenkainen and Casimir. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
We were gonna try and swing by the inn and grab snacks.
You can do that if you wish. We'll say you can grab some snacks. Someone will have to pay up 3 gold, but they'll give you a few chicken drumsticks for the road.
Looks at Sophie.
Bob has some gold left over. He goes up and he walks up to the bar and he's just like,
Sophie gave Bob that gold for toys and fun things, so Sophie's gonna pay.
chicken's fun. He hands over this gold. As much chicken as I can fit in here, please.
And they give you 6 drumsticks.
Oh, and he sort of comes away from it and he holds them all out towards you guys. Chicken?
Okay, yeah, sure. Sophie will take one.
Yeah, Talia will
While we
take one.
walk.
Yeah,
Breakfast
Bob is
chicken.
like tucking into it. It's like, this is really good. And he'll start walking out of the tavern towards the... Where were we meeting? The catacombs?
No, you weren't meeting in the catacombs, that's where you're heading. You were meeting outside the village on the road, on the old Svalek road towards Strahd's castle.
Yeah, Bob will head right there.
So Mordenkainen and Casimir are waiting outside, and Mordenkainen sort of looks across. Good afternoon.
Chicken?
No, we are already late. We should start making our passage.
No? Okay.
Sorry about that. We got caught
Just
up.
don't offer him chicken. He doesn't pay for it when he eats it.
Sort of puts the chicken in his waistcoat.
Pay for things? I am Mordenkainen. I've not paid for anything in... Oh, I suppose we're not... Fair. Yes, okay. I will try and recompense you with some chicken or gold as soon as I have one or the other.
Thank you.
Or perhaps I'll save your life in Strahd's castle. We'll see.
I would prefer the chicken.
Looks at you strangely. Do you
So-
have a cart?
No.
No, me neither.
You mean you don't want to walk? Do you not walk?
No, we can walk, that is fine. Gives us time to plan. And he turns and begins striding away.
No, off we go. And with like chicken like in one hand, Bob sort of follows him.
As you walk along the road, Casimir and Mordenkainen are not very talkative at first. They just begin making tracks. Is there anything any of you would like to do as you walk?
They don't talk much. I mean, for a crazy
What are they
person.
doing? What's with the tracks and stuff?
They're making road. They start,
Oh,
progressing.
I thought you said like they're making.
No, 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 no.
I mean, Talia would like to be making sure they're not like wandering into a den of wolves, but also probably like she's doing a lot of emotional processing. I think still she's like back on the path a little bit, but like there's processing happening. Probably a lot of praying. Bob would have witnessed states like this before.
This is strange, says Mordenkainen from up front.
I don't like those words in Barovia. What's strange?
The mist, it's not usually this close to Valaki.
What does that mean?
Look to the trees to the sides, only the road is clear. The forest is nearly completely coated in the mist.
Okay.
He turns around and looks back at you. And look back at the village. The village is blocked off by a wall of mist which is behind you.
Oh,
Oh,
well, that's
Wonderful.
not good.
I mean, what would make the mist get closer?
The mist has only one master. They say he was born when the mist surrounded this land.
Bob's like trying to fan it away.
Still, I do not see this changing our mission. Let's carry on.
wait. Does this mean he's kind of watching us still? Does he know we're on our way?
Oh, I'm sure he's watching us.
You must have heard the
was gonna-
saying that Strahd is the land.
She's gonna start flipping off like all the rocks in the trees then.
As you turn the next corner, the corner reveals another wall of mist. Mordenkainen stops, produces a pipe from his robe, and begins.
Oh.
You know,
They bad for
smoking
you.
bad for you.
I'll cast Greater Restoration later.
Sophie's gonna like put
Yeah.
out a hand to hide.
This lad. No, but did you know secondhand smoke is worse? Oh, you don't want to do that. He's like, I've just finished my chicken. And he sort of, Bob looks like he's squaring up as this guy blows smoke in his face.
And Talia just puts a hand on Bob's shoulder and she's like,
You see what he did?
I
On
know, but
purpose.
did you remember what he did when we fought the Notch Strahd? I don't think we want to be on the receiving end of that.
He was just going to slap him. hand.
The way I see it, we have two choices.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of them mean avoiding the mist.
Mm-hmm.
We either try and carry on towards Strahd's castle in the mist, or we try to head back to the village. Or we stay where we are and hope the mist passes.
That's 3 options.
I thought of the third one during the first 2.
Well, I mean,
You're wise and all-knowing. What do you think we should do?
I'm not all-knowing.
Okay. All option offering.
Persevere would be my option, I suppose.
In what way? You want to persevere by staying here, or you want to persevere by walking forward?
What do you think? I was recently mad. I'd rather not go that way again.
yeah, well, I mean, staying here, likely the mist is going to overtake us. Going back, we're going to have to go through the mist and not make progress. Going forward, at least we're dealing with the mist, but also making progress.
And that's why she's the mum of the group. And she
Oh,
sort of like
goodness.
looks at this wizard like,
Okay, so we press on then.
yep.
Until an alternative opportunity presents itself, I believe that is our clearest option, unless anyone else has any objections.
Nope. Perseverance. And he starts to walk.
I'm just kind of excited to throw shit at Strahd. Maybe I can land this in his throat. She holds her dagger up.
As you continue to walk, the sounds of the forest diminish. It begins to get colder.
I wish I'd put on a shirt this morning.
After a short while, you can feel snow underfoot.
Oh, that's
Is this normal for where we're going? I mean, we haven't seen snow yet here.
No, this is some sort of magic.
Why would he make it snow?
I guess we'll find out.
Does he like snow,
Oh, that's
maybe? Or
ominous.
maybe he's just a fan of it, you know?
Could make a snow Strahd.
maybe he's just cold-blooded.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
It's pretty chilly though.
Sophie's gonna take off her scarf and give it to Suri.
To a disgustingly cute.
She just like sees her sister shivering and she'll kind of just like quickly unravel it and then just no, even better. She's gonna like just link her arm with her sister's and wrap it around both of their like shoulders and necks and then just walk with her sister real close.
Sharing the body heat keeps us both warmer, right?
Yeah. Like some science or whatever it is that those weird men in libraries talk about. I don't know.
And Bob as well is probably there with his arms up, but he's walking faster. He's like, "Must got to get there, walk faster," and like rubbing his hands together.
So how far away are we, mister?
I have no idea.
Does
As he steps out of the mist, you all step out of the mist. And ahead of you, the road fades away under the covering of snow. But you can see far enough a facade of some sort of temple carved into the sheer mountainside ahead. It would appear you are in the mountains. The front of the structure is 50 feet high and has 6 alcoves containing 20-foot tall statues. Each statue is carved from a single block of amber and depicts a faceless hooded figure, its hands pressed together in a gesture of prayer. Between the 2 innermost statues is a 20-foot tall archway with a staircase leading down.
Is this where we were supposed to be going?
Casimir steps forward. I recognize this place. My people, we used to frequent here. In the times of my sister. You remember the one I told you about that we will find in the catacombs?
Yeah, you never quite explained to us what we're gonna find of her in the catacombs.
Is she like 3/4 alive?
No, she's very dead. But restless.
So undead.
Do you really want to go and disturb?
She troubles me in my sleep.
Looks like we got a new friend.
Thank you for the raid, Lawful Lindy. Welcome in, Raiders!
Can you tell her to go away?
I do not think it works that way.
Play with it.
Would Talia know of any undead thing that haunts people's dreams?
Roll me a religion check.
Ooh.
You know of lots of things, but nothing specific. In some cases, it is genuinely an ancestor. A restless soul that needs laying to rest.
Okay, so you said that you recognize this place.
Yes.
But is this, what kind of place is it?
A tomb. More than anything these days. I believe. And the more you look at the amber statues, the more you are filled with a sense of unease.
Can I use my divine sense?
You can.
So I can detect the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of me that isn't behind total cover. I know the presence, but I wouldn't know, if it's, Strahd. I would also know if the place is consecrated or desecrated.
You cannot detect anything within 60 feet. However, outside of 60 feet, there is something more powerful enough to trigger up on your sense anyway.
Like a bad, more powerful, I'm assuming?
Undead.
Okay. Well, there's definitely something not good here. You remember before when I said something smelled bad? It's kind of like that. But also, wasn't there a hint in one of our things about something guarded by stone something?
Stone gargoyles, you told me.
That be this?
No, these are amber, surely. This was once a place of power for my people. It could be worth investigating. Maybe I can find some old gift, some old Vistani curse or something that I can use against Strahd.
Yeah, curses are always good. If he hasn't really figured out how all of them work by now.
Well, while I'm on the whole remembering who I am and believing that things happen for a reason thing, there's probably a good reason that we're here, although I recommend that everybody be armed.
I am always armed.
I just mean there's something in there that is not good that will probably try and kill us.
I will try and use my powers sparingly. I'd rather save my strength for Strahd. I will keep enough magic to have a teleportation circle ready, so that should we need to make a quick exit, we can. How does that sound?
Sounds like a plan.
That seems like a really smart idea to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've handled things pretty well so far, with the exception of being Strahd, so hopefully we can hold our own without the big guns.
There are wolves out here. We'd better get inside.
Golden.
Yeah, I don't want to be trapped by wolves again. Been there, done that. Don't need to do it again.
Got the t-shirt.
Okay, let's go. I don't feel great about this.
A natural fissure has opened in the mountainside west of the temple's facade, creating a gap 2 feet wide and 10 feet tall. You can see light coming from a room beyond. You hear human voices there as well.
Shh, I hear someone.
I hear it too.
Hello.
No, don't talk to them. It's like, hang on. We don't know who they are. And can Bob sneak around the corner?
You may.
What am I rolling for this? Stealth?
Sure.
How? I have a +7. Can I re-roll that, please?
You may reuse one of your rerolls. Thank you, chat, for the rerolls.
Nat 20.
So you can get a full glimpse at this room. There are torches in sconces which light this bare-stoned room. 6 bedrolls made of stitched animals cover the floor. Cold air enters through a fissure in the southwest wall, and you can see this room contains 6 people and 1 wolf. The people look like mountain folk.
And Bob will watch them for a moment. Are they doing anything in particular?
The berserk, they sit on the floor sharpening their weapons. The dire wolf appears to be asleep in the center of the room. That is it.
Are there any particularly close to Bob on their own?
No, you would have to go through the passage to get in.
So there's none stood near Bob, is what I mean, sorry.
No.
Okay. Bob will head back. So it looks like we've got a few mountain men through there and a big wolf.
It's important to point out that this is a little way from the main entrance. The main entrance is just a little further east.
Mountain men?
Well, either way, they're sharpening weapons.
Looks like we got a new friend.
Just gonna look at their Mordecai. Is that normal or?
The mountain men are harmless enough, but I've never known a wolf that is not an agent of Strahd. Welcome, Daddy Sheepdog! Welcome all! Thank you for the raid. So many raids today, it's been great. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. So, what would you like to do?
Do we avoid them completely, or what do you want to do? If you don't trust a wolf, then I say we keep moving. But we do then have a wolf behind us.
How many were there?
I don't remember. 4 or 5, maybe.
I mean, there are 6 of us, one of whom is a powerful wizard. We can take them.
One that says he's only available for transportation spells.
I can use my minor cantrips. I just said I wouldn't be using much of my power. I still have plenty of tricks up my sleeve without using any of my power, as he floats into the air.
Well, that's handy to know. Well, I mean, they were sharpening weapons, right? But that doesn't mean that they're gonna attack us. We could just, say hello.
I mean, that's my method. I always say hello first.
I mean, like 4 people and a direwolf would not be like. We've had a lot of luck lately collecting like loose friends. I mean, maybe they're out here to kill whatever that creepy, icky thing that I felt in the dark was.
I mean, I could go say hi. Just to see.
I don't think any single one. I think we should go say hi. I don't think I want you to end up wandering into a group of bad guys just in case. But like, it's worth like.
But you could have the element of surprise.
That's a good surprise gesture right there.
It's a surprise. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know
but what
how happy they're going to be if we rock up with our magician.
But guys, remember we just had this whole talk about like, you know, giving people the benefit of the doubt and like not just killing people. We probably shouldn't just like appear and start stabbing.
Oh no, that's why I was going to talk to them.
Just hello, surprise.
If they say anything
Don't yell surprise.
bad,
We don't like
then maybe, and then you can introduce yourself if they seem nice.
What's the worst that happens? Yeah, I guess,
You know, they kidnap Bob, use them against us.
Oh, they
Well,
won't
kill them.
kidnap me. What use am I?
I mean, they
It's
have a
useful.
giant dire wolf. It's not like it's. Oh goodness.
Okay, then let's all go in. Except for the, creepy, magic man. No offense, actually, some offense, because you're away.
I find that slightly offensive.
I find it offensive that you blow secondhand smoke in my face, but we all have to live with it.
I had a cough.
Me too.
Morning, Keenan. How about you come with us and just let us handle the talking and try not to look so powerful and creepy.
Here, try smiling like this.
I
You're
think that's an
such a-
improvement.
Tone it down a little bit, maybe. Or at least show some movement in your face. Okay, stop. I'm gonna go and say hello.
As you approach this time, you can hear one of them say in rough common, "This one's running out of meat. We'll need more."
Hello! Bob rounds the corner.
Hi.
Good evening, fine fellows.
The 5 men jump up, drawing their weapons.
No, we don't know. We are friends. Because we're giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Looks like dinner's come to us!
See, Tyler,
Yeah.
this is why we don't do this.
Can everyone please roll initiative?
I'm trying here, guys. The path of righteousness is hard.
I got a 21.
Gosh.
11.
Ooh, not bad.
Haha. My first nat 20.
Hey! Shame it wasn't for like an attack roll or something.
Right, it's just because I'm going first doesn't mean that it's gonna go well.
Okay, I'm fairly sure I already... Yes, I did. Brilliant. Okay, so, let's see. I'll put all the berserkers on one character sheet because I'm lazy. Okay, so who have we got first? The nat 20 will, of course, go first. Could you guys type out your rolls in Roll20 for me? That'd make it a lot easier for me to just jot it down.
Oh gosh, that went. Sorry. The like whoop went really loud in my ear suddenly, and I was like, whoa.
You know you can turn that bleep off, right? I never hear
Can
it.
you?
Yeah, in the settings. Oh yeah, and fighting music. Do I have any fighting music yet?
On the plus side, we really need to get in some of these fights so we can keep leveling up.
I was gonna say, actually, I've done so much creepy stuff with you guys. I don't have much creepy music. We'll change that right now.
So we've got six
People.
And a direwolf.
6 people and a direwolf, yes. So, Alex, you had the nat 20. So, Alex, it will be you up first.
Cool. So, going in tradition, considering we were trying to talk to them first, I would like to try and use, like, persuade and be like,
No, no, no. Meat is not on the menu, boys.
and, like,
We just wanted to say hello as fellow meat eaters to other fellow meat eaters. Though, I don't think we're not cannibals.
Why don't you make me a persuasion roll?
Okay.
We're gonna have to have a chat about not chatting with Strahd beforehand.
But why?
Chavi 22.
That is a very good roll. Ooh. So the Berserker and the Gladiators hesitate and say, "What do you mean meat is not on the menu?" But the dire wolf begins springing forward. Having rolled an nat 20.
Bugger. At this point,
Sooty's gonna, like, kind of move back a bit. You know, like, run back a bit, like,
tame your dog! Tame your dog! Tame your dog!
And you hear them drop into a more primal type of speech, and they sort of look to one another going, Okta, Lon, Ando, Fontetek, no Ranchan Vitgan, no. Ba,
So,
ba.
so Greek to me.
It will be Bob's turn next.
Bob is gonna turn this crossbow straight on the direwolf as it runs for Suri. A 23.
Whew. 10 piercing damage on the dire wolf. That is significant. The dire wolf yelps as the arrow thuds into it. And then the men stop being convinced as you have attacked one of theirs. So they... Ah! And the Berserkers will run forward first, all 5 of them. They are going to be attacking recklessly, giving them advantage on their attacks. Who is up front? Suri backed off.
Probably Bob. because
Bob's
he
up
went to
front.
walk them.
Anyone else up front?
Talia would be next to Bob.
And Sophie at the back somewhere, still in the...
Definitely.
Okay, so, Bob. Does a 24 hit you?
No.
Is that a lie?
It does,
Yes,
it
yes.
does.
9 slashing damage.
Oh dear.
Does a 14 hit you?
No.
And Talia. Does a 16 hit you? It does. Awesome. Please take...
It ties.
Tie as a hit. 13 slashing damage, please. Nat 20 on Talia. Please take 20 slashing damage. And last hit, a 23. Another 13 slashing damage. How's Talia looking?
Down.
Really? At level 6?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I rolled crap from my HP rolls, and I had
Ooh.
damage from last week.
Oh, spicy. Okay, so Talia goes down in the first volley as
Can I re-roll your attack roll?
these... Which one would you like to re-roll?
The nat 20?
Yes, you may.
I didn't even think about that, because I haven't done that on the DM's roll yet.
Does the 12 hit you?
No.
So you may add 20 more health. So the total health now is 26.
Okay. I'm still up.
Still up.
Yeah.
However, I imagine taking quite a bit of damage, maybe?
Yeah, I'm still up, but I'm hurting.
You see these guys mob Talia. Sophie, it's your turn.
Hell no, these guys. Oh my goodness. Which is the... She is going to immediately shoot she's gonna pull out her hand crossbow and shoots an arrow at the guy who got a nat 20 on her. Screw that guy specifically.
Okay, I mean, he did get re-rolled, but yeah.
Yeah, but still, screw him specifically.
You can tell he was
guy.
swinging with intent, yeah.
Yes. Alright, so... Oh, God, that sucks. Does a 10 hit him?
A 10 does not hit. You do still have a re-roll.
I'm scared to use that on an attack roll after seeing what just happened to Talia. So, is there anything near her that she could get behind at all?
Good question. At the far end of the passage, there were some fallen rocks that could be used, but you'd have to navigate the party back out through the passageway, potentially bottlenecking the berserkers, the gladiator, and the wolf.
Crap. Would she be able to rally everyone's attention to that, though? That's the thing.
That's up to you.
Crap. Alright. There's nothing she could hide behind right now, either? Or, like, Alright, you know what? She's gonna use, I think, half of her movement to start making her way towards that, and maybe while she does, if she gets close to either, like, Bob or Suri, because I think Talia is, like, furthest away from her.
Bob is right next to Talia.
Okay, so I assume she'll go near Suri first, and then kind of as she's going by her, kind of like tap her on the shoulder and like nod in the direction of the bottleneck, and then nod at Talia and Bob as well.
Okay, it's a good thing that you chose out Shuri and not one of the others, because I believe everyone else's passive perception is above 10, right?
Yes.
So you'll see Sophie heading back, and you'll catch her nod. Next in line is the dire wolf. The dire wolf is going to dive towards Bob. It has an ally right beside it, so it gets its pack tactics. 18. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Please take 12 piercing damage and make me a DC 13 strength save. I ain't messing around with these dice today.
Strength save. 13.
You succeed. You are not knocked prone. How's Bob looking?
He's alright.
They're alright. Cool. So, next in the turn order is Talia.
Oh, good. Talia's going to swing at whoever is closest.
Okay.
Yeah. This is hard. Yep. 25.
Oof! 25 will hit. What is the second damage on that?
I'm not not sure.
Let's take a quick check at your character sheet. I think it's just straight up radiant damage, you know?
I
Yeah,
think so.
I think it's radiant damage. I'm going to chuck in radiant. So you deal a solid 17 damage to this berserker attacking you. It's you know, they're looking about 70-80%. You know, you've nicked their arm maybe quite badly. There's a bit of a gash.
I need to keep those. And then she's going to start backing up.
You will take an opportunity attack, and at level 5 you would have got an extra attack whenever you attack.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Sorry, skipping a level, going up 2 levels, threw me off. Oh yeah, I do. Hold on. Okay, let me do that first. I'm gonna swing again.
Looks like we got a nerf
24.
Big deal.
It's another 15.
Another 15 on top. Okay, they're looking pretty bad now. You've done probably as much damage, well, not quite as much, but they're looking like you've done more damage to one of them than 2 of them would have done to you. If that makes sense. But there were 3 of them.
I'm not gonna risk that. I'm not gonna risk the opportunity attack.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you have...
Yeah.
Can you disengage as a bonus action as a paladin? Probably not.
No,
Okay.
there's no easy way for me to get out of there.
Okay. Okay. So then, next in the turn order, we come to the large woman who stands in the corner. She has a battle axe ready, I believe. But she's, oh no, actually she's a spear and shield type user. So they are going to take a spear and throw a spear, aiming down the passageway towards Sophie. You're the only one who made their way down the passageway, right? But you went for cover, so that a 10. Will the 10 hit you?
I don't think so. No. Nope.
Okay, so
Will not.
you are fine. The spear clatters away. The second spear thrown is an 8. So unfortunately that also does not hit. Back to the top of the round. Suri. The conversation didn't work, I'm afraid, and you're muted.
So I've ended up behind everyone at this point, running away.
Sophie has run back down the passageway into the area before.
Okay, so I probably will like follow Sophie.
That's totally fine.
And run with her. Sister compadre. Like, okay, we're running! Like,
Okay, you can get down into cover behind this like big ice block right beside her if you like.
yes, please. I'll do that. I'll do exactly that.
Fantastic. So is that your turn? Is there anything else you'd like to do?
We've got this.
Little just like that's a little word of encouragement.
If only you were a bard. So we
Right.
come to Bob's turn.
Bob is being attacked by the direwolf, if I can think correctly. And
You're being attacked by a direwolf and 2 berserkers.
Oh yay!
You have
Talia.
seen Suri and Sophie making their way down the passageway. There'd only be space for one person to get down the passageway at a time.
Bob wouldn't follow until everyone else was there, so I've got Talia next to me. Does that count as sneak attack?
Yes! Yes, it would.
Yeah, he's gonna fire that crossbow again.
Who are you firing the crossbow at? Because they are very close range right now.
The one who is throwing a spear in the direction of the others.
Okay, so Talia would have to be in range of your enemy.
Oh, okay, then just the one in front then. I'll use a rapier.
Okay.
23.
A 23 hits.
That's a 9, and do I get a second attack? I get...
You should have some piercing damage on that. Some sneak attack damage on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's have a
Shit,
little look.
it's a 1d6, I want to say.
Hang on a second, we can just add it in. Add a global damage modifier. I've got a feeling it's like 3d6. Let's go for 3d6 for now, and I'll double check it in the background.
13.
13's fairly solid. So you're attacking which one?
Probably the direwolf, actually.
The direwolf. Okay, so
This is a big thing.
okay, so you hit the direwolf. The direwolf is indeed hit. It yelps and sort of recoils a little.
I think I get a second. No, I don't think I get a second attack.
Not as a rogue, no. You do get uncanny dodge though, so any
Yes.
damage you take, you can use a reaction to halve it.
Okay.
And yes, confirmation, it is 3d6. And at 5th level, it's 3d6 also. Just in case any of you were wondering, Sophie. So if that's your turn, it'll be back over to me.
Mhm.
The berserkers continue to attack you, Bob.
Isn't Morty with us?
Morden, Kanan, yes, Morden, Kanan, and Casimir are with you, but you told them to stay back and not look so scary.
And he also said he can only do transportation spells.
I said come with and don't look so scary.
I can interject Morden, Kanan if you like. Yes? I'll throw him at the end of the round.
Help, I think.
I'll throw him in at the end of the round.
Yeah.
I think he'd hear yelling.
Does a 13 hit you, Bob?
No.
How about a 9?
No.
So, over to Talia. Maybe we're saving all the good rolls for Talia. 15. 17? How much health have you got?
11.
Ooh, there's a chance this could kill you. 9. Last attack. Or 24. You see Ooh, only 4, so close. You see Talia get knocked down, Bob.
I can't do anything yet, can I? No.
And it's Rachel's turn.
We can still see them from the passageway, yeah?
Yes.
All right. And has Suri made her way over to Sophie?
Yes.
Okay. Is it? So I know the passageway is small, but since they're halflings, can Sophie kind of like move Suri closer to safety and then just kind of like reach her arm back down the passageway and like shoot another arrow towards the men that are on Talia?
So
She just wants to make sure that like on their way out of the room that Suri is out first.
yep, Siri is already out there, crouching next to you behind the ice. So yes, you can take a clear shot at the one that Talia has already damaged.
Okay. Oh.
And since Bob is standing right next to them, you'll also get a sneak attack on that.
Perfect. All right. Yeah. So she will go for one of them. Hopefully, and hit this time. 18 plus my 7 to hit.
That'll hit.
So, all right. We're coming, Talia. Hold on. All right. So that's 1d6 plus 4. Where's my handy dandy little calculator? First d6 is a 5 plus the 4, and then the 3d6. It's a 3. Oh my god, not 43. Oh my god, there's supposed to be a plus sign there. Holy crap. 4 and a 6. 22 damage.
22 damage. They look pretty hurt. Very hurt, you might say.
Cool. I suppose she's not gonna move, so I think she'll end her turn there.
End your turn there. Perfect. Okay. So next then would be the direwolf. The direwolf is going to disengage from you, Bob, and runs towards the double doors in this room and barrels through them.
Is that going past me or
Going deeper into the tomb. Talia, it is your turn. Is there anything you can do other than a saving throw on your spell? On your turn?
Not if I'm unconscious.
Okay.
$17.
You succeed. The gladiator stands and begins walking towards Bob, hefting a shield, carrying their spear. However, they suddenly stop in place. As Mordenkainen has cast Time Stop. No, deal with this issue. That'll probably be about a minute. Good luck. Which means each of you get 10 turns before they snap out of this. So we'll carry on going in order, shall we? Siri, what would you like to do?
Well, I guess we will wiggle our way out of this little cavern thing that I was hiding behind. And, Suri will toss her daggers, I guess, at them. I mean, we got 10 turns, so...
I think that might be the first time Suri's outright hit somebody with something. the whole time.
Siri,
Like target practice right now.
Siri prefers her targets to be,
Stationary.
stationary,
and weak.
defenseless, weak. Yeah. Well,
man.
of course you're gonna have I believe it's auto success for paralyzed. Let's check that ruling, but I'm fairly sure that's
Otherwise, I'm just throwing it into the distance like, man, I missed.
Oh no, attack rolls against the creature have advantage is the official ruling.
Okay, so first roll was a 14 plus my thingies. Second roll was a 17 plus my thingies. Okay, so
That hits.
cool. Yeah, she'll like to stick him with the pointy ends, and I guess that's a 1d4.
1d4, yeah. You have advantage on the roll, so you also get sneak attack, which is 3d6.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's good because I rolled a 1 there. So 6 there, 7, 10, 15.
If you were attacking the same one that Sophie attacked, it's dead.
Cool. There we go. Sorted.
Bob, what do you do?
Bob, seeing Talia fall, probably yells in anger, sort of stands over her briefly and will again. Hang on, so how close is anyone to them?
No one. Sophie and Siri are way back.
No, enemies.
Well, there's 3 enemies directly around you, 2 more which were just in front of Talia, 1 on the ground. Oh, sorry, no, there was 2 in front of you. The direwolf fled. The champion walking across the room is also frozen still. And there are now only 2 left in front of Talia. Talia, who looks like they're coming around.
He's going to attack the ones in front of Talia.
Sure.
He's freaking out. 18. And she's close to him as well, so...
Any attack made within 5 feet of a paralyzed creature is an automatic critical.
Oh. Okay. it won't let me do the damage for some reason. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
Whoa, syntax error.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Let's have another quick look at your character sheet.
Let's have a look. So that's that plus 3d6. Not that's bad. Which
I know
is-
why, it's because I've got the sneak attack ticked and I didn't do it. So you get, we'll just double all of that, so that is a solid 36 points of damage in your attack.
Yeah, he's raging. If a rogue can rage.
If a rogue can rage, he's raging. Brilliant. Next is, the berserkers are all frozen, so Sophie.
Perfect. I think seeing all the berserkers frozen, she's gonna. it might be confidence. Who knows what it is? But I think actually, you know what? It's a mixture between confidence, no fear because haha, you can attack me, and then anger because her friend just fell. So she's going to, I believe. How far away would you say they are from her?
Within 20-30 feet.
Could she get there with like a dash? Do you think,
Oh, you could, like, you
or
probably
just normal movement?
you probably get there with normal movement. I mean, most
Okay,
rogues
cool.
have around 25, 30 feet of movement.
25. Yeah.
25, you can get
Okay.
there. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So she'll use all of her movement to get up to them and pull out her rat skull dagger and try to jump on one of them and stab him in the neck.
Yeah, sure. It's gonna be it's gonna make an attack roll with advantage. If it hits, it's a crit.
Perfect. 17.
That's a hit.
Perfect. And you said it's a crit?
It's an automatic crit.
Sweet, because dagger damage sucks. So this is gonna be helpful.
2d4 plus whatever, and then 66.
2d4. So that's not actually, I mean, I've rolled a 2 and a 4, and then plus 4, and then 60. It's hilarious. God, I miss playing a rogue. This is fun. These ones suck. Bunch of 2s. That's a 5. 3, 4. Oh my gosh. Oh, so many 1s. Less fun. Never mind. 23. I rolled
23.
two 1s and 3 2s.
Are you attacking the same one that Bob attacked, or a different one?
How bad does the one Bob attacked look?
Not
'Cause
that
I might
bad.
want to tick another one down.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll help Bob out. Oh, so Bob's like attacking this thing, and then Sophie comes out of nowhere like, ah! Just jumps on it.
So much so he
Stabs him in the neck.
Talia. Divine light surrounds you for a second as the gods bless you with 6 HP from the chat. However, this HP is only temporary. You'll need to get some serious HP before you pass out again.
And I think waking up in this dazed state, confused and kind of freaked out, Talia will use this blessing to lay on hands herself.
By all means. You have what, 6 times 5 healing
I've
points?
got 20 points. I'm gonna use them all.
I think you've got more than that.
Oh
when
no,
you
30. It's 6 times
Yeah,
5. I did it up.
30. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna use them all.
go for it. So you are back at 30 hit points.
Oh.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Well, I think lay on hands is my action, so I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay. Shuri. You've only got 9 passive. Never mind. Don't worry, I said anything. Don't worry about it.
Oh no.
Oh, I feel like I dodged a bullet there.
I feel like we didn't.
Yeah.
So next then, that's the end of the turn, so it comes back up to Shuri. Shuri, you see everyone just running in and mauling the hell out of people.
All right, I like to run, pull my daggers out at the guy that I fell, and toss them at another dude. So it's just there's this thing of like,
You're throwing them again. Okay.
yeah.
With advantage.
I'm a big tosser apparently. Cool.
So Because mechanically you won't get the crit for that. You've got to be within 5 feet of them.
Oh. How far away was I from the other one?
You're about 20 feet away. Throw.
So in order to use them, I probably do need to throw. Because once I've run up and grab my daggers,
Kelly, I just got a donation from Sam. Scrap, please don't kill my girl.
Too perfect. So there's no way that I could both run towards my daggers and also be within
Well, I
range
mean,
to-
you just planted a dagger in someone. You could run up to that dagger and remove it and then stab them.
Okay.
I mean, that one
they're-
went.
oh, but
that one went
they were
down.
dead.
But I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you could pick that one up, and they're within 5 feet of plenty of others. So
Oh, cool. I'll do that then. So I'll run and I'll pick up and I will probably be on my knee. Hi, thank you for helping me with this, buddy. And I'm going to just kind of like into like the thighs.
oh, it's in the bone. Make me an attack roll with advantage as long as it hits as a crit. Oh, and we are at 20 retweets.
Really glad I get to roll twice because my first roll was a crit fail. Okay, that would be a 12.
Oof. And you're attacking one of the berserkers. I mean, how? How does this look? How do you manage to not hit the berserker?
I guess instead of actually managing to hit it in the thigh, I'll just end up in that gap between the legs, just like
Oh, you fell for the old loincloth skirt trick then.
Yeah.
Misleading.
And she'll just like peek it up, like, huh?
I don't know if you wanted to do that or not. Next in the order will be Bob.
And Bob is just gonna keep flailing and attacking.
Okay, so you're on the same one.
9. I have no rerolls, do I?
19, you attack with advantage.
Oh, okay.
And it is an auto crit, so now you should be able to press rapier this time.
There we go.
So just click the damage again, we'll take that as the damage. Cool, so they're dead.
That's literally what Bob does.
Fantastic. Berserkers are frozen. Sophie.
Sorry, my Zoom did a weird thing. All right. Let's see. Berserkers are dead. Where is?
Only 2, there's still 3 berserkers standing.
Oh, only. Okay.
And a gladiator.
Alrighty. Alright. Yeah, I think she'll, yeah, she'll pull out her hand crossbow again after the guy that, her and Bob were railing on fell over. She'll kind of hop off before she hits the ground or anything like that. And, she'll pull her, hand crossbow back out. And which of them was throwing the spears?
The gladiator, they're just in the middle of this room. You can just walk towards them if you wanted to take advantage of that crit still.
That's true. Okay. Yeah, fine. Why not? Yeah, she'll kind of do the the same thing and go for the what's that big tendon in the back of the ankle called?
Oh, the Achilles heel?
Going for the Achilles heel.
She's gonna go like baseball slide underneath and just both of the ankle.
Make me the attack with advantage.
Oh man.
Brutal.
Alright, so does I'm bad at simple math. 13 plus 7. What is that? I can do math.
20, that's a hit.
Okay. So it's still the same? Does it act as a crit since I hit? Is that what you said?
Yeah, as soon as you hit,
Okay.
it's a crit.
Cool. Well, that first D4 was a 1, so that's crap. And that one was a 4, so not as crap.
Is
All right,
Sophie the rogue that can't sneak attack?
I don't know, man. See. Oh wait, I'm getting more 4s this time. This is good. Oh, we got a 6. We're getting there. And a 5. Oh, hey. 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 2. And a 4. 33 this time.
Yeah, you can slice this ankle up real good.
Can I slice both of them up? Could she have both of her daggers out and just gone like a...
Perhaps on the next turn with a bit more damage. This one is a bit tougher than you thought. You had to get through some leather boot there.
Ew, gross. Alright.
Next would be the direwolf, but the direwolf is gone. Talia. Everyone is frozen in this room. Your friends are murdering them whilst they're defenseless.
Oh, crap.
I've realised this whole game for a paladin is just a string of moral dilemmas.
It's impossible. Is there anybody that had hit me that's still up?
Yeah, there's still one that had hit you that's still up.
I feel less morally dilemmaed about the person that put me to the ground dying. So, I'm gonna hit that person.
By all means, please do. As long as it's a hit, you get a crit.
Champ!
That is like Bob is flailing his bats around in like celebration of taking these people out.
Just roll the damage twice. We'll take that as the crit damage. 21, 32. Very nice.
Can I get a second hit?
You do get a second hit. You can also smite as well with these auto crits, but you've got 10 turns, so you might want to save your spell slots. So we've got 32, then we've got 22. Not so good the next time.
And yes, I'm hoarding spell slots at the moment because I don't actually have a lot of them left because we didn't sleep recently.
Oh, did you not? What were you up to instead of sleeping? Oh. Next up. Next up in the turn order, the gladiator can't go. Third round of still. You can see at the back, Mordenkainen is just puffing on a pipe. Shuri.
Well, she's still got loincloth man like right in front of her.
Yes.
Okay. Well, she you know does that initial like curious like hang on. I went for the loincloth. Wait.
Oh gosh, okay.
And then just not slice that off, but you know how there's like that vital artery like right in the thighs.
Sure.
That's what she's gonna go
We're
for.
getting real specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you need
Yeah.
to in this area, just in case. So, you know, we're tiptoeing around TOS. Shuri, why don't you make me some attack rolls? As long as it's a hit, it's a crit.
As long as it's a tit, it's a crit.
Yep,
That would be a 16.
that's a hit.
Hey! All right, let's do this. That's 3. Okay. $24.
24. Not the highest roll, but that's good nevertheless. You can see blood start pouring down the inside of his legs.
That's what I expected.
Next, Bob's AFK, so we'll come back to Bob in a second. So we'll skip the Berserkers and go to Sophie.
Sophie?
Zoom possibly being weird again. Oh noes! Oh noes! This looks serious!
Speak?
Yes!
Hey.
Hi, welcome back!
Okay. That's never happened before. That's concerning. All right. Interesting. Okay.
Uh,
Let's go for the other ankle.
Okay, going for the other ankle.
The other Achilles heel. Alright. I mean, that was a 16, so I'm assuming that'll... The first one I'll hit, right?
Sorry?
16.
A 16, yes, it's just a hit, yeah, so it's automatically a crit.
Cool. Perfect. So let's do this again. The dagger damage by itself is 9, and then let's get the d6 in there. I got 1, 2, 3. That's cool. 4, 5. Ooh, come on. Oh, it's a 1. Back 32. 32 damage.
32, you can tell that this woman's ankles are not going to be in any sort of fit shape again. You've done more than half of her total health damage to her ankles alone.
Those are some deep cuts. She's digging in there.
Oh yeah, it's pretty mean. Pretty mean. So we skipped over Bob. Bob, you're back now. What would Bob like to do?
I think Bob is just gonna lash out whatever's left, trying to sort of shield himself from seeing what the others are doing. He's never seen them actually lash out properly before, other than jumping on people, but this is very specific.
Okay.
Like you see that look on his face of, oh my, you know, and on a 17?
26, because you have advantage.
On a 26 rather?
And roll again for the... There we go. So we've got 26, 38, 43 points of damage there. I'm trying to remember which one you were attacking.
Whichever one was close to him.
Okay, so yeah, we'll give you a fresh one. There we go. You've of the 3 that are standing, they are all looking pretty bad now. So next we go down to Talia.
And Bob took quite a bit of damage, correct?
Yeah, he's currently on 22. He's okay.
Well, Talia's gonna cast Lay on Hands on Bob. Or not Lay on Hands, Cure Wounds on Bob.
By all means.
At level 2.
Yeah, Bob, you gain 15 health points. And
Sure.
Morden Kynan sort of says, when you have the advantage on your opponent, capitalize on it. This is important training ready for Strahd. No time for healing when your enemies can't do anything in defense. Is there anything else Talia would like to do on the turn?
And if anybody can see Talia's face, she looks like she might shiv the wizard. Like that grumpied her.
Teehee.
And she just rolls her eyes in his general direction and calls it good.
Fantastic. Well, we come back round to the top of the round as people can't do things. So, Shuri. Still in front of this person?
And they're still not quite down, right? Yeah?
They're not down yet. No.
Then I would like to get a little creative.
Oh.
Because we're in the snow, yeah?
You are, yes.
Oh, I'm ready for this.
So, I'd like to, see that, the man's frozen. He's right in front of me. So, Suri's going to go behind. She's going to, gather the snow around her dagger so that they stay pointing up. Right behind him.
Right.
Right, so that there's 2 pointing up. And she'll be, kind of trying to do the math. She'll get, one of her pieces of string out and she'll be like, yes.
You still only have 6 seconds per turn.
Okay, well then she'll just do that. Go and look at the accuracy, and then she'll turn around and she'll just push him.
Make me an attack roll. We'll call this a dagger attack.
So she'll like just push him over.
I would love to see you explain how you might miss. Like, I want you to miss.
I rolled a 5.
You have advantage on the attack.
Oh yeah. Well, that doesn't help. That was a 4.
So, Suri, how does this not hit the berserker?
Well, because she didn't have enough time to do her tactical, like, the trajectory here, if I put this here and put this here thing, what she'll do, she'll push him over, and you'll just see that, like, daggers just end up on both sides of this guy's head, and not actually go through. She'll be like,
And you just look to the side and see Bob like.
yeah, you just see her like looking like disappointed, like. Oh.
Bob, you see a disappointed Suri as it is your turn.
Yeah, and he looks at you and says, "At least you're not talking to them anymore." And then he'll swing again at another one that comes towards him. Oh wow.
Good point.
Not a good point, as your attack misses.
Oh. Even with advantage.
Even with advantage, yeah. So,
That's all I can do.
I'm sorry, your attack misses. On our 4th round, so far no damage dealt. Sophie, can you change that?
Absolutely.
The confident nod.
I love that Sophie's genuinely eating during this fight.
I just ate a donut, bet you any money. She cut this ankle open and then was like, bag donut. Alright.
I think we still have some chicken legs left.
Yeah, Bob is on that.
Alright. So Gladiator's still up.
Yeah.
With bloody ankles.
Paralyzed, they can't move, but as soon as the time stops, they're probably going to fall over.
Can she reach? She's tall enough to reach like the very base of someone's spine, right?
Yeah?
She's gonna sink her dagger right between some of the discs.
Oh! Oh, sadistic.
Oh, my Nasira's coming out. This is bad. Oh, Jesus. All right. First one was a 19.
That's a hit. Hit with a crit.
All right. God. My other rogue would be so proud right now. All right. First D4 was a 4. Second one was a 2 plus 4. And then my D6s. Come on. 5. Not bad. 4. 2. 2. Wait. 2, 3, 4. 3. 6. 32. Again. 32.
They slump and fall to the ground. The time stopper stopped working because they're dead.
Yep.
Talia, how are you feeling? There are 3 still up in varying degrees of injury, and your party is murdering them brutally.
Not great. It's almost. I think it was Suri that got to Talia with the math problem. Like, you're going through, like, that's a lot of, like, unnecessary consideration for violence.
And missing.
That might just show how pure she is, though. You know?
No, I
Do I
don't
really want to do this? I'm just trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
And she tried getting creative. you know, because she had the time to. But still, apparently, could not bring herself to do what should have been very easy math.
Well,
Like, I could have
Well, they
been in the back, but instead she was like 2 in the head. Oh fuck!
You also only have 6 seconds to consider, Talia.
To be 100% honest, I think this would take Talia way more than 6 seconds. She just had this like rousing speech from Bob about like this warm fuzzies about how everybody's kind of good, and then the last people that she thinks are decent are setting up games to shiv people. Like, this is...
Leave me out of it.
Bob's just like,
You just baseball slid underneath a woman and
Hey, that's called a combat maneuver.
So,
and then sat there on the ground and chipping at her ankles.
Can I point out, then ate a donut.
Yes! And not even
Really
as blood was gushing out of this woman.
That wasn't in character. But it wasn't.
so since Talia is going to take you more than 6 seconds to figure this out, we'll hold your action this turn. And go back to the top. Suri, this person's still alive!
Oh, what she's gonna do? She's disappointed. She's just gonna take her daggers and
Not
kick
even
it back.
moving.
Yeah, if you miss,
You're gonna kick him?
Knock him out with my foot. I mean,
if you miss.
if I miss this, I swear.
Like a little kid kicking a soccer ball and they just whip it.
On the
Just
ice.
roll over in the snow.
On the ice, that totally could happen.
Come on. First roll was a 3. Second one's a fucking 7. What happened to you?
Are you shitting me right? Oh my god. This is my favorite thing in the world. I love this.
Someone draw this.
Suri, I'm afraid you are going to do that classic kid soccer kick thing. Not you sort of like stand on his head accidentally instead of tripping on it, and it trips you, and you know when you tread on the football and you go, well! So now both you and the person that you were attacking are prone.
Bob again, just
I think now that Sophie's done killing this person, she looks up and sees her sister just like feet up in there. What on earth?
Bob's literally just like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Don't lock your knees.
Bob, it is your turn.
I'd like to walk over to this person that Suri is so hard trying to kill and just try and stab him and get rid of him.
Clearly not
Trying
trying hard enough.
26. Just
That'll hit. Please
kill
make an
it,
attack.
kill it now. She does any more damage. to
And
us.
one more.
Yeah.
That person is dead.
And I look down at Suri and hold out a hand like, come on, up you get. And just like, you know when you pick up
No,
a
Angel.
child?
Sophie, there are 2 more still standing, and it's your turn.
All right. Are any of them within my speed?
Yeah, they're all within speed. One stands near to where Talia is, the other one stands to where Bob is. You guys haven't really moved, so.
And Talia's. I think Sophie would start getting concerned for Talia because she would notice that she's not like
Attacking.
doing anything, and she knows that that these guys are gonna start moving again, and if that one's not dead and it starts moving, it's gonna hit her. So she's gonna run over to them and try to like dig a dagger into their side. Just run up and do a little stabby stab with a nat 20.
The nat 20 is a crit anyway.
Doesn't even matter. That doesn't even feel good. That doesn't feel good. Dang. Oh well. That 4 though, that felt good.
Let me know if
That-
you roll higher than 34.
Okay. Let's see. Well, looking pretty okay so far. I think we might. maybe. Ooh. Come on. I just need a 1 and a 6. 39.
You kill the person standing in front of Talia.
Sorry, Talia.
And
So I think, yeah.
We
so
could have
she's
just
gonna-
left!
She's gonna just take this guy out, and then pull her dagger out, and while she's huffing and panting, she kind of just gives Talia a remorseful look,
And Talia says we could have just left.
I tried to get you guys to move.
At this point, Bob is like I said, picking up Siri like a child with arms out, trying to straighten her back up.
Mordenkainen strolls into the group. There's only one person left standing. He moves his hand like that, and an icy hand comes out of the ground and rips the person's heart through their back, and drops them to the ground as well. Well done, everyone. That was good. Not the quickest, though. We'll have to improve your speed throughout the rest of the tomb. Was this your first combat?
Talia, I'm going to hit him.
Okay.
I would like to walk up and try and punch Mordecai.
And I think that is the perfect place to leave this week's episode of The Curse of Strahd. How we all doing, guys? How do we
Fabulous.
feel?
I love rogue combat.
We've been killing defenseless people. I'm starting to worry that Kelly is feeling her character's pain. Look at the look on that face. Kelly, are you okay?
I just don't even know what to do.
That is
I don't know
so...
what
As a paladin in Barovia, valid. So totally valid.
I was struggling so hard before, and then had this people are good and you're good at seeing the good in people speech, and then let's murder a whole bunch of people in cold blood in dramatic and entertaining ways.
You were gonna eat us.
We could have just left.
But
There's no reason we need to be here.
Dude, we tried to leave, and then
Guys, we've upset Barovia, Mum. To be fair, Bob was defending and writing Siri.
hey, Sophie tried to leave, and then as soon as Talia went down, she was like, "Oh, fuck this shit." That's her
kind
friend.
of turned into a Calvin and Hobbes thing, on the side.
Although, Kelly, this is the most entertaining combat Kelly has ever been a part of. Including when we tried to talk to the Revenant. So,
I'm sorry, I've just seen Dream of Me's comment in chat. You're getting a timeout.
Well, we'll see
I
what-
have a Revenant's head in my backpack, along with a weird pixie goblin thing as well.
the pixie goblin thing. You haven't heard anything from that in a while.
Oh, did it eat it?
Oh no.
Oops. Bob's gonna be genuinely sad about that.
What did you expect?
Telling off.
Well, so here we are at the end. Why don't we go around? We'll talk about our favourite part of the episode, who we are, where we can find each other online, and all of that good stuff. Let's go anti-clockwise this time and start with Alex. Oh, hi.
Hi. I mean, when it comes to favorite parts, it's for me. I mean, I'm gonna be totally vain here. I mean, I really enjoyed my Calvin and Hobbes moment of trying to kill a guy, and it's just not working. First, I try to stab him in the legs, miss, and end up kind of going, okay. Then I do manage to do something, And then I get creative and miss, and then I do another thing and miss. So
You
I don't know.
have had possibly the most interesting combat with a paralyzed person in the history of D&D. I mean, for
I'd
Bob
like
to
to
come
say-
over and protect you from the paralyzed person.
Bob actually had to come kill it to save Fury from herself.
Twice now. I have almost done a spin take with my D. This stream. Twice.
I mean, in a way, doesn't this show that the most dangerous thing to Suri is herself?
I'm starting to understand why she talks, yes!
She doesn't want to risk it.
Well, Rachel's sitting there with this very Sophie appropriate look on her face, like, yeah, that's my sister.
Because this is how I feel about Madame as well. She just, I love you so much, but what? That's it's hilarious because I'm younger in real life too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so perfect.
Somehow we swapped roles there, and it works because it is really like similar to real life. But yeah, so I really enjoyed that moment, having the most damaging thing be me, to me, about me, for me, because of me. So yeah, that was probably my favorite part, along with just like Talia, like scene between Bob and Talia where it got very like having that emotional breakthrough
Hmm.
was really, really beautiful. And I also enjoyed having the moment with Sophie of like, okay, who we gonna pick? Like pick a hand. Like, all of that stuff. It was just overall a really fun episode. And so, yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed this. And yeah, my name is Madam Gandalf. You can find me like everywhere on Twitch, either playing D&D in different places, or talk shows, or D&D on my own stream. We also do cooking, singing, variety of games. Currently, I'm playing Persona 5, and I also do face painting now. I keep forgetting that.
Oh yeah, no, I saw you doing the Broken Mars face paint a while ago. That was really cool. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So, yeah, thank you so much. Come and have a drink on me sometime.
Thank you. Next around, we have A. Kelly Lane. Oh, hi, same questions.
Oof. Hi, I'm Kelly. A Kelly Lane on Twitter, Talia in chat. I don't even remember where I'm sitting, let alone what I'm. Okay, what do I do? Tomorrow night, you can find me, same channel, same time, same position of my living room floor, playing in Dynama, which is our Weave system, or Weave game, run by the lovely Renee, who's awesome. Dynama's really great if you are into Horizon Zero Dawn, kind of high fantasy, high tech, high magic. It is the setting for you. The system is really cool too. Saturday nights, you can also find me on Wandering DM, playing in a Pulp Cthulhu game set in the Western US in the late 1800s. However, this weekend, actually, it'll be a charity stream, so definitely tune in. However, I won't be there. I have other things going on. But you should tune in anyway and support the charity stream. Favorite part of today? There's so many choices. Every week I struggle with this because there's so many choices, and I always end up picking something that happened at the very end because it's the choice that is like the most like immediate in my brain. But like, we spent an hour in that room playing charades. I think
I honestly expected you to get through a lot more of the tomb today. Honestly.
that seems to happen with us every time, though.
I should have known.
You expect 3 times the amount of stuff that we actually get to. My favorite part of today was us not killing anybody with the mirror guy.
Yeah. Dodged a bullet there. You could have got some real negative alignment.
Yeah, we are towing the line with Talia's alignment enough already. I am happy that she's not actually evil. Yeah. Charades was great.
Fantastic. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and thank you. Next around, we have Rachel, or OBaby190. Oh, hi.
Hello. Hi. I am gonna have to steal some favorites again from everybody, because I was also gonna say charades was like my favorite part, and I love that Bob brought up charades. I think that was the best thing, is that like you look at everyone in the group, and I think you would assume that like Suri or Sophie would like be like super into charades, but no, it was Bob who brought up charades. And I think that makes me really happy. And then actually another moment, again, it's just Bob. I'm sorry, I just really love Bob. Was the moment when Sophie asked Bob about the duck. And there was just that sparkle and that childlike wonder of like, yeah, I'd buy the duck. I really love that. And another obvious one is that moment between Talia and Bob was just, holy crap. You two did so well with that. That got me deep in here. You both played that very, very well, and I'm thoroughly impressed. But my name is OBaby190. My Twitter is still currently out of commission, but you can follow me on Twitch doing stuff and things such as playing the Metro series, competitive Overwatch, drawing D&D characters, pretty much all kinds of things and stuff like that. Also bugging my dogs a lot, which you guys heard tonight, so yay them. But thank you so much for having me again this week, and I'm very much looking forward to next week, so maybe we can stab Strahd in the face? Question mark? Who knows? Looking forward to it.
Maybe. I was watching you play Metro the other day, and I've got to say, you are so chill. Like, there's like giant spiders and things jumping out at you, and you were just like, headshot. Okay.
I was freaking out. What are you talking about?
No.
I got so mad last time.
For like the 10 minutes I watched, you were going through this tunnel thing, and things were just bursting out at you, and you were just so done. You were like, bang, bang, bang.
I'm so sick of post-apocalyptic Russia.
Goddamn spiders! Couldn't they thought of something better? Thank you. So last but most certainly not least, we come around to my amazing wife and headmistress, Alice. Oh hi.
Hello. I loved this session for so many reasons. I enjoyed the bit between Bob and Talia, where Bob doesn't know how to socialize, doesn't know how to comfort someone, so that's his attempt at doing it and trying. I also love Sophie's reaction to Suri just throwing up trinkets. Like, what have you eaten? Like, not being able to be like, you know when like a dog's got something in its mouth and you're like, what have you got? Drop it, put it down. That's sort of what I saw with that. And also just the absolute fails of Suri fighting is just one of my favorite moments. Just can't do anything about it, but yeah, I love that. I'm White Rabbit Pick on Twitter. Head over there. I talk about D&D, I talk about photography. I do photography stuff, guys, so feel free to go check that out. If I'm not DMing on this channel, I'm playing on this channel, and when I'm not doing that, I'm over on Tales of the Grim for 2 campaigns as well. So yeah, I'm already excited for next week. I want to see what Suri misses next week as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the impending party drama of attacking defenseless people and good and bad and stuff. I'm really looking forward to that, so...
I'm gonna spend all week thinking about this.
Teehee. Well, that just leaves me. Oh, hi everyone. My favourite parts? How could I not love the Bob Talia conversation? But you know, I also like the little things, and I like that when you were in combat and didn't know what to do, Suri ran to Sophie's side and just stuck to Sophie. As a little thing, I really liked that. It was like a little moment for me, you know, a little... Yeah. This is my academy. Welcome, everyone. If you want to get involved in D&D, you're in the right place. Check out our social links. We have a Discord where you can come and talk in a safe and inclusive space about D&D, TTRPGs, and all the other wonderful things going on in the community. Also, if you want to get into a game, send me a DM on Twitter and I'll get you in one of our 5 viewer games. It may only be one of 2 now because we only have Wednesdays and Friday afternoons free, but still, you can do so. And YouTube, all of these games are available on YouTube, so if you want to go and catch up, they are uploaded to YouTube before the next episode is live. We also have a Patreon. If you'd like to support us on Patreon, you can support us over there for as little as $1 a day, $1 a month, and we appreciate every dollar. We've just dipped below our goal, but we're still very happy to be hovering around that amount. Come play Ryutama, please do. Also, we have merch. If you'd like to get a crest on your chest, head over to the Redbubble where you can do that. And we have sponsors in Bird in the Storm Publishing who create modules for D&D and other TTRPGs. And we also have Mage Hand Press who created the Dark Matter Alpha, which is a D&D expansion set in the sci-fi fandoms. It's great fun. You can catch us on Thursday playing that. Check out the panels as well for some more sponsors. We've got Arasavad.com, TabletopLoot.com, and Ruinc.com down there, so you can get your dice bags, and accessories, and maps. And that is us this week. I'm looking forward to more Curse of Strahd next week. I didn't play Strahd at all this week. Alice, Finger.
Can I say one thing really quickly?
Sure.
Avery has already done a really quick sketch of Suri completely missing
My God.
things. So I'm about to retweet it. So
Check out the Twitter for that, everyone. My God. Awesome. Today, we are going to go and raid... I can't wait to see it. I'm actually eagerly going to get this raid going so we can go and do it. Today's raid cry is the most dangerous thing to Suri is herself. From the faces, I can't wait to see this artwork. Let's get over there. We're gonna go and raid Dizzy Kitten today, whose name I can spell. Thank you very much, everyone. Keep on evoking emotions, and we'll see you next time. I'm not going to be able to play the video today, I've just realised, because I haven't figured it properly yet. So we'll awkwardly wave out to the start soon screen. See you later, everyone. Awkward wave. Bye. Keep evoking emotions. It's not fading out. There it is going now. Bye.